The last couple of years have been a lot of gang violence spilling up through Mexico,
Right.
increased violence in Mexico. Do you think that at all shapes these racist stereotypes in the South? Is Arizona responding to the fact that, a lot of drug cartels down there, and is it part of the fear, a collective fear? Do you think that factors in?
I think it does. The interesting thing is that fear doesn't always follow data. The crime rates in Arizona are going down, actually. And so in the middle of this new, what some feel is very harsh law, the crime rates have not been going up, they've been going down. But fear is palpable, and part of it is there is a horrible Mexican drug cartel problem. And there's even some differences in the ways the gangs, the Mexican drug gangs behave on either side of the border. They're much more nervous about committing atrocity on the American side than on the Mexican side. But still, there's violence and there's fear. So that's a drug problem. One of you in your papers said, raised the issue of, well, it's a very fundamental issue. Why are people coming to the north? I mean, it's because they just really want to be closer to Disneyland. They really want to get, 130 cable channels. Why would you want to leave your home? And in many cases, members of your family, parents leaving kids behind and sending money. There's more money goes into Mexico from wages of immigrants than all the aid from all the places, government, private. Much more money comes back to families from their family members in the U.S. On top of the low wages that are being paid, still enough is being saved and sent home that it makes people survive. Now, why would you want to do that rather than earn a livelihood in your own country, stay with your kids, stay in the place where you were born? So at some point, you have to get into larger issues that we were into last week. Some of you said in your papers, the connection between poverty and immigration here is clear. Why is Mexico not in a position to have a sustainable economy for most of its people? Now, that's a multifaceted question, and the Mexican government has responsibility, and so do the rest of us. But if that wasn't the case, you wouldn't see people. And I've been in the border. I don't know if you've ever seen down there. It is scary. It is scary to see people literally rushing across the border, running across the coyotes. Terrible business of offering passage across the border, exploiting the people financially. Women are raped on a regular basis by the coyotes. And so why would you do this? Separation, danger, unless you were feeling quite desperate. It's not like there are better genes in L.A., So it raises structural issues, structural north-south economic issues, as well as law enforcement issues.